Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Kennard Lewis. We here in the flesh. We doing it right. And I'm here today to talk about a topic that really messes with your mental health and your state of mind. And that's about toxic environments. Like, mm, mm, mm. Don't you hate it when there's just bad energy? Don't you hate it hate it when you're in a space and you really can't be as happy or as free as you would like to be? Because energy that's going around is toxic, is negative. Every time you smile or laugh, you get shut down. There's just not a lot of room to develop. There's just not a lot of room to be yourself. And I hate those environments. I hate them. And easier said than done, right? Just leave, get out. You shouldn't be disrespected. And I agree. Your mental health matters. It really does. Like, come on now. You gotta pick environments. You have to be in spaces that are conducive to your development, to your growth. But what if you can't? What if the story is not as easier said than done, right? What if the ability to exit from a toxic environment actually leaves you homeless, leaves you jobless, leaves you without opportunities? And I know you're saying, well, that's just the the consequence that you're gonna have to take, but we don't want that. Because then now we're gonna have to be in another state of mind that's gonna mess with our mental health again because I'm struggling financially. I'm struggling physically. Like it's not right. And that's what's so unfortunate about toxic environments when you can't get out of them. When they're hard to get out of them. And understand that because being in financial binds, it kind of leaves little room for you to make any decision that you want to make. You know, Times are pretty hard. And yeah, there are ways. There are ways that you can get out and make money, but at what cost? Because then you're draining yourself. You're eating more shit than you're already having to do, and it's like, come on, right? It's unfortunate to be in those situations, and the only thing that I can even think of, because I'm in these situations right now, is to survive. Is to outlast the pain and wait for that opportunity to come. You're thinking to yourself, come on, Kennard. Outlast it, really? That's all you got? I don't know. I don't know. And some people could, well, there's other resources that you could do, and you could be a part of these other groups that can get you out of these situations. But not every situation can allow that to happen. It's hard. Come on, let's just be real. How many environments, like, come on, school, when you walk into school, is crazy, right? And none of us can just drop out of school or leave the school right away, right? Work. Can all of us just drop our job when something becomes bad or toxic right away? I got bills to pay. Home environments when we're young and living with our parents. Not a lot of us have money like that. Like, it's hard. I'm not trying to come up with excuses here. It's just a reality. Like, I'm gonna make my way and do what I can to build myself so that when the time comes, I can get out. Another way that I believe that we can deal with these toxic environments is to try to remove ourselves from interacting with the environment. What do you mean? How can you be isolated and coexist in an environment? Well, you do that by not engaging in conversations that can be triggering for you, by not engaging in situations that are going to be detrimental to your mental health. And I do that right now. I know that I'm in a toxic environment. I know that I'm in one. And I gotta keep my distance. Because I don't want to get riled up. And I have to outlast the pain because I don't want to get riled up. Like, outlasting this pain is real. Getting out of these toxic environments are real. But like we said in the last video about that anger and sadness, those are emotions that you have to understand. That don't just keep it in. Like if you know you can't get out of an environment, don't just keep those emotions in and just survive and move on. No, you need to process that. You need to go through that. You need to feel that. And just because there's no way out right away doesn't mean that there's not a way out for your emotions. There's always other spaces that you can join that are not as toxic, that are actually beneficial for you. And you need to find those. You need to talk about your feelings with your friends, other people. Because, yeah, there are some circles that we can get out of. Easy, right? But there are also some circles that we can't. And if you have the ability to get out of them without harm to yourself, right? Do it. Because you deserve to be respected. You deserve to have positive energy flowing around you. You deserve to be loved and cared for. You shouldn't be talked down to, made to be inferior. No. You're valuable. You're worth a lot. Like you're worth so much. And I understand that it's difficult and it hits the core, and sometimes you want to cry, you want to yell. I get it. I honestly get it because I struggle with it too. But let's just try to outlast it. Let's recognize our emotions and not be around the triggerings or like the triggers that are gonna set us off even more. Recognize emotions, build outside of your environment so you could actually get out of that environment. And I hope for the best. I really do. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.